The cannabis sector is a speculative one, but for those looking at dumpster diving, here are three companies to consider. If the cannabis sector sees a resurgence, these three speculative stocks could see big upside. Trulieve Cannabis, a Florida-based cultivator and producer, focuses on medicinal and recreational markets. Cresco Labs. Some investors are honing in on Cresco Labs as a product innovator with a new key product. Cannabis Company. New partnerships and a management shakeup could have this stock poised for a big move. Let's dive in. Cannabis Comeback. Here are the three stocks to snag after the bubble burst. Welcome to Timely Investment Research. The cannabis sector is one that's certainly seen its boom-bust cycle play out in relatively impressive time in recent years. Now firmly in the bust category among many growth investors, will a resurgence in this space take hold? And further, what catalysts could justify a sector-wide surge? Aside from U.S. federal legalization progress, I'm skeptical of another rally in this sector. Yes, there's plenty of growth to be had, and I certainly think many cannabis stocks may warrant another look under future Democrat administrations. But with so much political risk baked into key sectors such as cannabis, investors are clearly positioning themselves in more defensive areas of the market. I think such a strategy makes sense. So, for investors willing to put a small amount of speculative capital to work in the cannabis space, some companies are better than others. Let's look at three of my top picks as potential speculative buys for those with the inclination to dip into this sector. Number 1. Trulieve Cannabis Corp. Trulieve Cannabis Corp. is a rising star among the largest market capitalizations in this space. Notably, the company has been reshuffling its executive deck. Wes Getman was dubbed CFO as it produces Avenue and Modern Flower cannabis products and distributes them through dispensaries across multiple states. Even though it's now in overbought territory, Trulieve Cannabis Corp. has a strong outlook among bulls in this sector. The company's glowing potential for long-term investment, thanks to better-than-expected earnings and positive cash flow, support this view. Plus, even with a teensy revenue decline, CEO Kim Rivers has the company's long-term focus set. The company searches for market share growth in a probably lucrative space if federal legalization arrives. A big macro catalyst is likely going to be needed for Trulieve Cannabis Corp stock to see a big surge. But it's one I've got on the radar right now due to its strong current positioning. Number 2. Cresco Labs. Cresco Labs stands tall in the middle of the pack in terms of U.S. cannabis producers. The company's business model incorporates production, retail, and cultivation facilities in 10 states. Its vertically integrated approach and 68 dispensaries support leaner operations, even though it's going toe-to-toe with financial losses. Importantly, analysts predict better results with a negative 13 cents EPS for the fiscal year 2024. Additionally, Cresco Labs opened curtains to a THC-infused wing sauce, shaking hands with the 50/50 sports bar. It was sold at Chicagoland dispensaries for the Super Bowl. The product, made at Cresco's Joliet facility, looked to normalize cannabis. Even with an automated production process for pre-rolls, vapes, and gummies, the team chose to handcraft this limited-time, specialty product. The demand exceeded their expectations, and it sold out in just 15 minutes. Thanks to the initial success, the company decided to make more for the Sunnyside dispensaries at $30 per jar. Although Cresco is still losing money, its revenue recently decreased year over year. Still, analysts are looking at the bright side, giving it a $3.32 price target and a strong buy rating of 9 out of 13. Number 3. Cannabis Company Holdings Incorporated. On March 13, 2024, when the U.S. markets were still making their morning coffee, Cannabis Company Holdings Incorporated made their fourth quarter and full year 2023 financial results known to the world. An 8:00 a.m. Eastern Standard Time conference call was held so the management could discuss the results. Cannabis Company Holdings Inc. shook hands with Revelry Herb Co. so New Jersey, Massachusetts, and Pennsylvania could reap the benefits of pre-rolled joints. This would mark Revelry's East Coast debut and could spell additional collaborations down the line of key lifestyle products like smell-proof backpacks. Former Chief Commercial Officer Jess Channon has been dubbed president of the company. Channon brings expertise in transformative technologies and digital marketing platforms in their hands. Thus, for investors betting on a company mixing up its C-suite and focusing on long-term growth opportunities, this is a speculative stock that may be worth considering at current levels. Thanks for spending some time with us today, Timely Investment Research. We're so glad you did. If you found value in today's video, please give us a like, hit that bell icon to never miss an upload, and hey, don't forget to subscribe.